I was woken up in the middle of the night by one of these strikes, and the air defense system in Tehran being heavily engaged. And it wasn't really, it was really heavy, I would say. Um, and I think the latest developments on the ground were focused on Israel heavily targeting Tehran, Tabriz, and Shiraz. Air defense systems were heavily active there. We don't know about the scale of the damages that these strikes had yet, any casualties that it might have. Was there any targeted assassination or not? But we know that these cities had a rough night.
Ongoing Israeli strikes, despite that volley of attacks, the bunker-busting bombs from the United States. Of course, we're still waiting to find out exactly what was or was not destroyed by those. But let's look at the Iranian potential to move from here. I mean, we're hearing that they might close the Strait of Hormuz. You know, could they withdraw fully from that Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty? What are the options, do you think, for Tehran? What might they do?
I think the short-term option would be withdrawing from the Non-Proliferation Treaty, the NPT. The spokesman for the Foreign Policy and National Security Committee of the Iranian Parliament said yesterday that reviewing Iran's cooperation with the IAEA is on the agenda. So reviewing in the Iranian term means ending cooperation, expulsion of IAEA inspectors, and withdrawing from the NPT. And regarding closure of Hormuz, I think that option is seriously being considered. An advisor to Iran's supreme leader said that I would have to remind the US president that West Asia is not Greenland and the Strait of Hormuz is not Panama Canal. So I think Iran is kind of serious about this, but we will have to wait and see what is going to happen in Moscow today between the Iranian foreign minister and Russia's Vladimir Putin.
Indeed, that meeting currently taking place. I mean, Iran is showing that it does have strong and powerful allies as well in the region.
I wouldn't put it like that, because Iran is right now pretty mad with both China and Russia because of their passive approach and their silence in the midst of this war. Iran clearly expected more from its strategic allies, China and Russia. With both of them, Iran has long-term cooperation, strategic documents with. So I think that is why the Iranian foreign minister said that I'm heading to Russia to have more serious and more important consultations with President Vladimir Putin, because right now the situation is extremely volatile, and this needs more cooperation between Iran and Russia.
And of course, finally, Saeed, the big question will be how much damage was done by those US strikes. I mean, you were talking there of kicking out the IAEA inspectors. I mean, what's the feeling in Iran of what damage was done and where?
The spokesperson for Iran's atomic energy organization said that this is not the first time that our sites are being hit. This is not the first time that our nuclear sites are damaged. We will rebuild this, and we will come back stronger. And yesterday we were talking, and Ketaban Gorjistani, the network's international affairs editor, mentioned a very great point. Facilities can be bombed, equipments can be bombed, but knowledge cannot be bombed. Iran has the knowledge and has transferred this and has passed this on generation to generation. So I think what is on the agenda for now is that whatever damage Iran may have sustained, it could be rebuilt, and the knowledge could actually bring it back.
Saeed Azimi for